Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious, hearty Italian classic soup, pasta fagioli. If you haven't had it, you need to try it. It is a meal in itself, a one-pot wonder, delicious. Pasta fagioli means pasta and beans, so it has pasta and beans along with beef and vegetables. It's fast and easy to make. It's offered on the Olive Garden menu. This is kind of similar to it. So stay tuned and I'm going to show you how simple it is. Begin with a large stock pot, which I've got good and hot, probably too hot. And then add a tablespoon of olive oil and a pound of ground beef. And if you don't like ground beef, you can use ground chicken or ground turkey, your choice. So crumble the meat in the pan, and you just want to get that browned, and then we're going to transfer it to a bowl and add the other ingredients. Okay, we can add a little seasoning to that meat. So sprinkle in about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And you just want to cook it until there's no more pink, which is going to be maybe 4 to 5 minutes at most. It's definitely all cooked and browned, so I'm going to just transfer it to a bowl. Set that aside. Okay, and to the same pot, we're going to go ahead and add another tablespoon of olive oil and our veggies. So I went ahead and chopped up 1/2 of a large onion, looks like about 1 cup worth of finely minced onion, and 1 good-sized stalk of celery, finely chopped, and 3 small carrots shredded. You can cut them in pieces. I like them shredded, especially when you have kids who sometimes are, anti-veggie and they want to pick everything out. They stay a little more concealed shredded, I think. So that's the reason for that. All right, so then go ahead and get your veggies mixed around in the oil. And you want them to soften maybe 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and start adding some other ingredients. After about 2 minutes, you can add the garlic, and I have 2 cloves ready to go. And you just wait to add the garlic so that it doesn't burn, because it does have a tendency to burn if you add it to butter or oil too quickly, and these veggies are going to take longer to saute. Okay, mix that all around. They're softening very quickly. So at this point, we can go ahead and begin adding our other ingredients. So the secret to great pasta fagioli, I think, is beef broth. Now, a lot of people use chicken broth, but I find that the beef broth adds a really nice, deeper flavor. So go ahead and pour in a full container of beef broth. And at this point, you want to make sure your heat is on high so that it will come to a boil. A big pot of soup, I always put 2 full teaspoons of salt. It's got to have a good salty flavor, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 3/4 teaspoon of oregano, a full teaspoon of dried basil. Okay, and then I have some fresh parsley for the end. All right, so go ahead and get that all mixed in. Okay, we're also going to add our tomatoes at this point. So definitely a key ingredient. I'm going to put 1 can of tomato sauce. Going to add some nice richness. And then I have a can of diced tomatoes. These are the seasoned with basil, garlic, and oregano. And these are going to be a little more chunky. So that's the reason. You could do 2 cans of diced tomatoes for extra tomato chunks, which I personally love. But as I said, some kids are picky with chunks. So yeah, I put 1 can of the diced and 1 of the tomato sauce. So now all liquids have been added. We're gonna bring this to a boil and then add our pasta. Okay, it doesn't take long and the liquids are boiling really nice. So we're gonna go ahead and add pasta. Any small pasta will do. I am using small shells today. Okay, and you wanna put in 1 cup. All right, and the key here is not to let your pasta overcook, because there's nothing worse to me than overcooked pasta in soup, or any overcooked pasta for that matter. It's an outrage. Seriously. So basically, let's see, cook time on this is usually 7 to 9 minutes. So what we're gonna do is we'll maybe go 3-4 minutes, then add the beans, then maybe a couple more minutes, and then pull it off the heat. And then the pasta will continue to soften in the hot liquid. So you just kind of want to pull it off a little bit early. All right, so pasta is in. We're gonna give this a few minutes and then come back and add the beans. Woo, look how fast that is, right? All right, it's been about 4 minutes and now I'm gonna add the beans. So I strained 2 cans of beans. I have 1 can of Great Northern beans, which are the white, and then I have a can of pinto beans. Now, traditional, authentic pasta fagioli uses kidney beans. I prefer pinto. I find them to be softer and easier to chew. And again, a little more on the kid-friendly side. So it's up to you. Pinto, kidney, your choice. Anyway, a can of each, strained, rinsed, going into the soup. It smells incredible in here. This is absolute must-make crowd pleaser of a soup. Okay, and so I'll go ahead and add our last ingredient, which is fresh parsley. So I chopped about 1/3 cup worth of fresh parsley. Finishing touch, nothing like fresh herbs. They smell so good. They add an amazing element of flavor to anything you put them in. And there you have it. Wow, pasta fagioli. And we can't forget to add our beef back to the pan. So go ahead and get that cooked beef in there. Oh my goodness gracious. What a soup. I am telling you, amazing. It looks so good. So I'm gonna let this cook another 3-4 minutes, watch that pasta really close, and then we're gonna top it off with some Parmesan cheese and be back shortly. Okay, soup is ready. I got a little taste tester here with me. Juliet's ready to give it a try too. It is a little hot though, babe. Wow, look at this.
Is this the pasta?
It looks so good.
Are these beans?
So,
Okay.
So we top it off with, do you want some fresh Parmesan? No. All right, so you can top that off with fresh Parmesan if you have it, or dry Parmesan, either or. You wanna try some, babe? You took the big spoon, huh? This looks super good, super good, super good.
The cheese, Mom, the cheese melts.
Yes, isn't that cool? The heat makes it melt. Whoa. How is it?
It's good.
Yeah? All right, I'm gonna try it. I just don't want to burn my mouth. It's cheesy.
It's hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow on it.
It's not that hot.
Okay, the moment of truth.
It's so much.
Oh, that's really good. I can taste that fresh parsley. Cutie pie, you love it? All right, so there you have it. Pasta fagioli made at home. 15-20 minutes at most. Fagioli.
Fagioli.
Yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys will make it and share your results. The recipe is down below. Let me know how it turns out and have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.
Almost happy Halloween.